Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're cracking open the case files on one of the most brilliant and cynical detectives in all of literature. A guy who was operating right there in plain sight, solving crimes for the rich while hiding a secret that would absolutely blow the minds of the Paris police.
All right, so let's just start with this wild idea from the world of Arsène Lupin. What if the master criminal decided to trade in his lockpicks for a business card? Now, this isn't some story about him turning over a new leaf. Oh, no. This is about reinvention. It's about finding a brand new stage for the world's greatest performer.
Okay, let's get right into it. Who is this guy running Barnett & Co. private investigations? Because I can tell you right now, he is not the hero you'd ever expect.
I mean, just look at him. He's the total opposite of the charming Arsène Lupin we all know and love. The author, Maurice Leblanc, basically created a character that's a perfect flip side of his hero. Where Lupin is romantic and suave, Barnett is, well, he's all business. Where Lupin has this code of honor, Barnett just has a price list. And trust me, he demands his crazy high fees right up front. See, Barnett isn't some hero on a quest for truth. Nope, he is a pure, unapologetic businessman who absolutely despises the official police, especially his rival, Inspector Béchoux. Honestly, the only thing that brings him more joy than a fat paycheck is solving a case the police have completely messed up and then making sure everybody knows about it.
So if he's not your traditional hero, how in the world does he solve cases? Well, his method isn't about dusting for fingerprints or following procedure. It's all about psychology and, you guessed it, theater. Let's take a look at one of his most bizarre cases to really see how this works.
So get this. One of his clients is being driven completely insane by this mysterious dripping sound. He's called every plumber in Paris, but nobody can find the source. It's constant, it's rhythmic, and it makes no sense. The police? Totally stumped. But Barnett? He takes the case.
And this is where you see Barnett's genius to shine. He immediately looks past the obvious. It wasn't water at all. It was a brilliant, diabolical clockwork machine hidden in the walls, designed for one purpose: psychological torture. A masterful case of gaslighting by an enemy trying to drive the man mad and steal his fortune. Barnett didn't just find a leak. He uncovered a machine straight out of a nightmare.
And that right there is the key difference, isn't it? While the police see a crime scene, Barnett sees a performance. He doesn't just solve the case, he sets a stage to expose the truth. He manufactures luck. He creates these elaborate stings, turning fancy drawing rooms and stuffy bank lobbies into his own personal theaters, where the criminals basically expose themselves.
But hang on a second. This razor-sharp thinking, this flair for the dramatic, it might be starting to sound a little familiar, right? This cynical, greedy detective who outsmarts absolutely everyone and just loves a good show? Yeah, there's a reason for that.
This is the huge secret at the very heart of the Barnett agency. The whole persona, the scruffy clothes, the obsession with money, the non-stop insults to the police, it's all just part of an incredibly elaborate costume.
So, here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. Jim Barnett is Arsène Lupin. The entire agency is a front. It's the perfect cover to operate literally under the noses of the police. He's not just solving crimes, he's scouting them, he's enjoying the mental puzzle, and of course, he's getting paid a fortune for it.
So why go through all this trouble? Well, for Lupin, this whole Barnett thing is like the ultimate Swiss Army knife. It satisfies his deep craving for intellectual challenges, and it lets him dish out his own brand of justice, protecting the innocent while punishing the corrupt. And yeah, it lets him make a massive profit while enjoying his favorite hobby, making Inspector Béchoux look like a complete and utter fool.
But a performance this big, this grand, it can't last forever. The act is just too perfect, the solution's a little too brilliant, and eventually Inspector Béchoux starts connecting the dots. He becomes convinced he's finally about to get his man.
And then we get the grand finale. After piecing it all together, Béchoux bursts into the agency's office. He's ready. This is it. He's about to make the arrest of his entire career. He has finally caught the master criminal who's been making a fool of him for so long.
But here's the thing about Lupin. He is always one step ahead. This arrest isn't the end of the play. It's just the final scene, and he's already written the ending. He knew this day was coming, and he has meticulously planned for every single second of it. See, the trap isn't for him, it's for Béchoux. And just like that, the curtain falls on Barnett and Co. Lupin calmly congratulates his rival on a job well done, and then he just vanishes into a hidden passage. He escapes with his fortune and leaves his rival with nothing but a story of absolute, total humiliation.
The story of Jim Barnett really leaves us with that final thought, doesn't it? It's a masterclass in deception, where that line between criminal and detective just completely disappears. And it proves that for a guy like Arsène Lupin, the world isn't just a treasure chest waiting to be opened. It's a stage waiting for a performance.